Hello there. Today we are going to talk about helping verbs. And by definition, a helping verb is used with an action verb. The main verb usually comes after the helping verb and states the action. Some examples of those helping verbs are will, would, can, could, may, might, should, are, is, am, have, has, had, and was. Let's take a look at some examples. Here we have a sentence. She will play a classical song on the piano. We can identify our main verb as play, and the helping verb is will. She will play a classical song on the piano. So if we just had the regular sentence, she play a classical song on the piano, it doesn't really logically sound like it makes too much sense to us. So we need that helping verb to connect the subject, that's the who or what we're talking about, with the verb and telling what the subject is doing. Let's take a look at another example. Taylor would enjoy watching Annie the musical. So we have the verb enjoy is our verb because that's something Taylor would like to do. Our helping verb is would. We need to make sure that we identify the subject here, Taylor, and connect it to the main verb. So that helping verb allows us to connect the subject to our verb and what the verb subject is doing. One more example to help us give an idea. Your little brother is growing fast. This is a bit of a tricky one. We have a verb here, growing, which has an ing at the end. But the help it's getting is from the helping verb is. This is an example of the subject being a little bit longer and the helping verb and the main verb coming in later towards the end of the sentence. So if you need to, feel free to watch this video again and then move on to the next slide to demonstrate your knowledge on helping verbs.